Hello, everyone. The year is about to die off for a new year to start in just less than 2 days. Today is 30th of December, and you are thinking, is that how my 2025 is going to end? Sometimes that is how it feels like. You've gone through a whole year and it feels like you've not achieved anything. But there are two ways you can approach the ending year. You can approach it with regret and be sad to enter 2026, or approach it in a way that I'm ready to commit to the year coming, that whatever didn't work for me in this year will work for me in the next coming year. When we approach the coming year with positivity, it sets our hearts up to work, to be ready to commit to the coming year. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3 says that commit your works to the Lord and your plans will be established. So there is the need for us to commit our coming year to the Lord, for Him to establish our plan. But usually what we do as believers, when we commit our plans to the Lord, we leave God with the plans. We leave Him to go and do everything for us. That is not how it works. We have a portion to play in our year. We need to make sure that as we commit our plans, even God Himself has plans. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, I know the plans I have for you, which means that we should also have plans, and we should put steps in place to ensure that our plans are well achieved. Jesus says that if a man decides to build a fortress, a castle, he has to count the cost. If not, when they start building the fortress, midway they will stop. So what is your plan? What are you doing? What have you set in place? What are your goals? What are your timelines? You want to learn a new language? What is your timeline? You want to learn a new course? What is your goal? You want to lose weight? What is your plan? Every step we want to take in the coming year, of course, you want to commit it in the hands of the Lord, as I mentioned earlier, but you also need to have a plan. You need to have a goal. You need to have an idea. How am I going to do this? If you should leave it alone, that, okay, God, this thing come to pass. God Himself works for men, through men, and with men. He needs you. For Him to even bring His Son on the earth, He needed a woman. He needed a human being. He needed us. So this coming year, I don't want you to be unaware of the year you are entering. I want you to be prepared, to be proactive, trust in the Lord with all your heart. But also, if any one of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of the Lord. Don't give the year away like that. Be ready. Present your goals and your plans before the Lord and make proactive steps to ensure that they are fulfilled. I'm trusting that 2026 will be your best year ever. Thank you.